Max, can you talk about Connor getting the start tonight, maybe how he rallied you guys? You certainly started off, looked a little bit like a different ball club in the first quarter.
Man, Connor came in and did great. I'm super proud of that kid. I think just like you said, he comes in with the poise and with the confidence, that's really infectious. He kind of has that laid-back personality, but whenever he's out there on the field, he has a laid-back kind of confidence, kind of persona to him. It's really infectious. The kid played his heart out. He performed really well, and I'm super proud of him.
We'll go back to Daryl on the left side.
Max, moving forward, how do you look at Connor going into the Florida ball game? I think we kind of found out last night that he was going to be your starter. You guys probably knew all week long, but moving forward into the Florida ball game, knowing he's going to get another set of reps, how much confidence does that give this offense?
A lot. I think that, whoever we put back there at quarterback, I have complete faith in them, and I trust them fully. If it's Haynes or if it's Connor or if it's even Max, I trust all three of those guys and have complete faith that they're going to go out there and do the job that they need to do. Connor stepped in tonight and he did great. And I think that, keeping this rolling in the next week, just see how he performs during the week and just kind of go from there. But I'm super proud of him and really kind of excited to see where this goes.
We'll go back behind the lights on the right side to Justin.
Max, what do you think of the tempo you guys played with, especially early on?
I know that was something that we wanted to do. Pick up the tempo a little bit. I think that we caught them off guard a little bit. Early in the game and even into the second half with how fast we were going. That's something that we really emphasized this week was, trying to have a faster pace. Being able to get up on the ball. Run plays whenever they're not ready or they don't have a play call in, which we did do tonight. Fairly well. That's just a testament, to the work that we've been putting in this week, and then also a testament to Connor being able to come in, and take things on the fly, and as a young guy, and be able to run the offense that quick.
Just one play short seems like a lot this season. I know frustrating might not be the right word, but you just need one more play a lot of times. How do you guys find that one play?
Man, it's hard. Sorry, it's really frustrating. We've been one play away in quite a few games this season. And I think, whenever we go back and look at the film, we'll find 5 or 6 plays that were there. Just one thing happened or one thing didn't necessarily go the right way. I think that any time that you have games like this, you really got to rally together and bring the guys in close because these are heartbreakers. These are really tough. And I think, if anyone was in the locker room, they would have seen how hard it hit us tonight. This was really frustrating. But, games like this are what make teams grow together. It's us in that locker room, against the world right now, and we know that. But just making the play that we can, just going out there and with the effort that we can and practicing through the week, we obviously got to eliminate some of the woes that we have on offense and just kind of go from there.
We'll go to the left side toward the back to Sam.
Max, to follow up a little bit on the tempo, you guys seem pretty effective when you go with the up-tempo attack. What is it that makes that effective for you guys?
I think anytime you can catch a defense while they're still trying to get a play call in, being a former defensive guy, whenever you play against high-tempo teams who do it effectively, it's tough. Because you're having to look to the sideline, get the play call in, then look at the offense and see what they're running. Because, play calls are kind of determined on the alignment of different players on the field. And whenever you can catch defenses trying to figure out what you're doing, and still in that moment of trying to find everything that's going on, you can really catch guys off guard and get guys in wrong gaps. Get 2 people in one gap and have gaps open up. I think that's something that we're definitely looking to do more, and it's something that we did fairly well tonight, and we hope to do more in the future.
Do you guys kind of simplify a little bit when you go in that up-tempo, like maybe not the whole playbook is available, maybe just like these certain calls?
Not necessarily. There's sometimes whenever we're going hurry up or tempo where, we're throwing different things at them. I think that's what makes, whenever we go tempo, I think that's what makes it so successful because we don't limit our playbook to just a few plays. And I think that's what, looking forward, if we can do that effectively, it'll make our offense way more dangerous.
We'll go front row on the left to Zach and then Olin.
Max, for you personally, how has your outlook changed this season? Obviously, I know a disappointing 3-5. So when you're looking at guys like Connor, who are still young and so many young players, kind of building for the future, how does that change how you go about things as a senior?
Man, you know, looking at the future of this program and the guys who are in it right now, you know, just try and give them any advice and any, you know, old soul knowledge that I can. You know, I mean, the talent that we have in this program is phenomenal, and there's a lot of young guys who are not just great athletes but also great people. You know, and we're still bringing things together. You know, there's a lot of young guys who are out there playing, but when we put it all together, we're there, man. And I think, you know, for me being a senior, looking forward, just try to give any advice, give any knowledge that I can to these young guys about how to carry themselves, how to go about their business. You know, there's a lot of things that change when you come from high school to college ball, obviously. And, you know, just trying to be there, you know, even if they just need guys, want someone to talk to. You know, me and Donovan talk a lot. Love that kid. You know, me and Connor talk a lot. All those young guys are great dudes. So
We'll wrap it up with Olin in the second row on the left side.
Yeah, Max, you said that, you know, if you could see what was going on in the locker room, you know how much it affects them. Can you give us kind of a look? What was the, can you kind of give us a description of what that scene was like?
I mean, it was hard. You know, guys coming in, you know, just with their, honestly, a little upset. You know, got some tears here and there. You know, anytime you lose a game like that, where it's kind of within your grasp and you feel like you're about to go take it, you know, it really rips your heart out. You know, we played hard tonight. You know, there's a lot of guys who came in and did a lot of really great stuff for us, you know, that are put in positions in new spots, and they performed. And I think, you know, that locker room was it was tough to be in, you know, just and nothing bad happening in there or anyone getting upset with anybody. It was more just man, like this sucks as a family kind of thing, you know. It's like, you know, looking to the guy to your left and your right, like, man, like I do this for you and I see how much it's hurting you because it's hurting me about the same. It's tough. But, you know, there's a lot of good things that we can take away from each week, you know, and we're getting closer and closer and closer. And we're going to get over the hump. We'll be all right.
All right. Thank you, Max.